Well, guys, I did it again. I went out on eBay and I went shopping and I bought some stuff. So, I already had a mismatched set of number punches. Unfortunately, the one's the wrong size, but I've been using those to do little dates or serial numbers on some of my small woodworking projects. But I came across these a while back. Now, vintage Jeep guys should recognize some of these figures here. These are the same numbers that ACM used to punch serial numbers in Bantam, Willis, all kinds of stuff around World War II era. And these are those same half-inch punches. I think they're made by Mercury marking devices way back in the day. So those are neat. But unfortunately, they're in a little bit rough shape. They're not quite perfect. The number one specifically, you can tell where it got damaged up here on the one. Someone thought they would just take that and put it on a belt sander and clean it up. No, that didn't work. So now the one looks kind of messed up compared to all the rest of them. So I've been it's hard enough to find one of these, but I've been trying to find another set of these. Maybe a mismatched set that had the one, so I could have a complete clean set. I like the font, it's just you don't see that anymore. But I ended up finding another set that was mislabeled as that size, but it's, the 3/8 versus the 1/2. These were rough. They're soaking in some Evapor rust to get cleaned up. But what I found in the bottom of these, that someone had used just some paper to, it looks like these were originally they stair-stepped up in sizes. There's still like some really grody rubber down there. But what I found in the bottom of it was this little piece of paper. It looks like this was someone's timesheet. You can see straight time earnings on this. But it's always neat going through old stuff and finding things like this. You can see a date up here, February 13th of 1956. That's like a week before my dad was born. That's kind of cool. But you see the name Stewart, what I assume to be Redmond or something like that. This was Stewart's timesheet or time card or something like that from back in 56. It's also, it was a different time back then. Underneath my file here is his social security number. We're not going to go there on YouTube, of course, but it's always neat to find little things like this that go with your tools, that kind of put it in a certain date and era. So I know these were made back in the 40s. I know that they were used in 56 at some machine shop somewhere, and now they're mine, and now I want to clean these up and basically put them back into service. I'll use that to punch out my serial numbers on any woodworking stuff I do. This is fine. Oh yeah, the Evapor rust plus a brass wheel brings those right back. This is already an improvement, but that's like mint. Yeah, those are ready for service. Beautiful. There we go. Even hit these with a brass wire wheel. Now I need to hit them with some oil so they won't get surface rust on them, but these are just, I love that font. And you just don't see anything fancy like that made anymore these days. Cool stuff. As a side note, someone stamped a message onto the second, third, fourth hand, I don't know. I used to know what this tool is. It's called this round indentation here that's been jacked up. I think I shall call this thing The Drift of Truth.